How's it going, guys? Welcome to the video. So we just had a major update drop for Total Conflict Resistance, adding more new laws, new events, AI changes, gameplay changes, and overall some pretty cool stuff. So we're going to go over the patch notes and then go over some of the changes. So let's dive straight into the video. 4th of December was greeted with major update version 1.20.0, and the list of fixes and improvements are as follows. Added the ability to obtain a unique PMC battalion in the global campaign through game rules. Added additional zoom when firing from armoured vehicles. Fixed troop formation when issuing movement orders in tactical battles. Fixed the critical error that caused armoured vehicles with a destroyed engine to accelerate. Fixed the effects of firing ATGMs, TOWs and similar AT guns. Battalion management menu has been improved. The game now pauses when changing squad orders in the global campaign. Added additional effects for orders. Improved AI on the global map. Added situational analysis. Reservists are now replenished not only in rural areas but also other MPs, but the main still increase is from rural areas. Added the ability to remove armoured vehicles and cars from squads by clicking the vehicle icon in your battalion window. Improved the sound in armoured vehicles. Added a radio. I can just hear that sometimes at the minute when playing with it. Rebalanced development and AI in the global campaign to ensure more dynamic and engaging gameplay. Bugs in several locations have been fixed. The personnel optimization law has been corrected. Now exactly 15% fewer workers are required in production. New buildings and objects have been added to the total destructibility system. The Mach 10 model has been corrected. The sight has been changed to allow for a proper aiming and firing from the submachine gun. The total destruction system has been improved. New effects added. Physics improved. Destruction detail increased. Some events have been improved, balancing bonuses and penalties, etc. Bugs that caused events and windows to be called simultaneously in the global campaign have been fixed. Added a setting to enable and disable artillery in the game. This requires starting a new game, currently only for the global campaign. Fixed a bug that caused an allied battalion to be left without provisions and fuel when transferring it to a player. AI in the tactical mode has been improved. Enemy units will no longer stand still while under fire at maximum range. Added 7 new laws and 10 unique events. Law Information Program increases the growth of political power and stability. Education Program Act increases the growth of political power and stability. The Mobile Recruiting Centres Act increases the rate of reservist growth in all settlements. The Modernisation of Training Centres Act increases the rate of reservist growth in all settlements. The Strategic Support Initiative Act activates the supply of military and humanitarian aid from factions around the world to form a combat-ready volunteer company. Interesting. The Interstate Defence Act obligates all allies to provide additional military and humanitarian aid when a player is attacked. The Decree on the Formation of PMCs Act forms a new full-fledged elite battalion with its own general, unique to each military bloc. Brotherly Gesture event. Allies provide additional military and humanitarian aid when attacking a player. Loyalty to Duty event. Allies provide additional military and humanitarian aid when attacking a player also. And Shoulder to Shoulder event. Allies provide additional military aid. It's exactly the same, so that's pretty cool, man. Loads of them sort of things to go over, but they've also got one at the bottom where it's on locations again, where they say we continue our work on the complete overhaul and improvement of locations in the game, being a necessary step for the game's further development. Here is a list of reworked locations as of today. That's a full list of 37 locations that have had either reworks or complete overhauls, but you can check the patch notes in the video if you want to actually go over that list. I don't see the point in going over it completely. Yeah, a couple things I want to show first of all, because obviously this is a game I'm playing at the minute. Not only do your enemies, like armies, are building up and stuff like that, but these are all my puppet slates that I've taken over. Look, they're all building up armies, battalions, air force, all of them. That's my latest one. They're all still going as well. Obviously not just like that or overnight, but noticeably quick. You see them all. Everything that you start to move, take over, or ally with, like even if your neighbour, for example, you'll see their battalions building up rapid. But not only are they building them, like I say, they're building their navies, they're building up their air force, even artilleries and stuff like that. Like when you go into a tactical battle now, if you was to come up here and attack that village here, for example, well, that village is already in range there, so while you're in that tactical battle, they'll be calling in artillery strikes from their closest battalions, and they're throwing air strikes at you left, right and centre. It's, to me, I think these changes are phenomenal. You're not just getting, I don't know, attacked by everybody because you leave a town open, like in the middle of somebody else being in a war, for example. I don't know if you've watched my recent playthroughs, but that's like some of the issues I get. But another cool feature is that one that they said about the vehicles as well. So if you had an army out and you were taking over farms and stuff like that, and you ended up, I don't know, you got to take a town or something and you don't want all your vehicles in, you can literally just knock the vehicle off, like. And you could just take them in as infantry, so you can go capture the buildings and take their town off them and actually, play it from the town rather than just rummaging around in vehicles. I think that's a pretty cool option, man. Like with the default squads as well, you could just throw all the vehicles off them. Like when you start a fresh game, they've all got vehicles and shit, you can just get rid of them. I think that's pretty cool. Obviously we've got the whole no artillery option, but this isn't something that will take effect if I turn it off or on right now mid-game. That's something you have to change, like at the start of a game you decide whether you want it on or you decide whether you want it off, and then if you start a game with it off, it's just not obtainable for anybody. What else was it? New laws as well. I've been working my way through unlocking them. Not got them all yet, I've still got a couple to get, but I've not had a major play with them to see the differences yet. But I've got that decree on a PMC formation. Where's he gone? He's over here, look. He's got some banging gear. I mean, they've come in with everything. Top notch gear. HIMARS. I don't even think I can unlock those things yet. No, look, 2033, so that's nearly 5 years off in research yet he's turned up with it. So I don't know how that works out. It's a new thing. It's a bit strange because I wouldn't be able to replenish its ammo when I've used it, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but that is pretty cool. Like I say, you're getting experienced. He's not been in any fights, but he's already level 6 and 100 experience off, leveling up again. Full battalion, all ready to go, stocked with ammo. That's definitely cool, man. What else? In case I'm missing anything. Yeah, man, it doesn't seem like reservists or workers or anything like that are going to be an issue for players anymore with all these new laws coming in. So I haven't really had the joy to experience any of these new events added to speak about them, but if any of you guys have them, maybe let me know what happened in the comments. I'm quite interested to know what they are or what takes place. But yeah, I think that's about it for this one, so I hope you enjoyed the video and found the info useful. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Take it easy. Peace.